Ladies and gentlemen, we are now seeing one of the strongest bounces since the beginning of this year for the crypto markets. It's a wonderful day. We have some news catalysts that are a bit alarming, others that are a bit, quite frankly, relieving. I'm going to be going over the markets today, kind of just a chill stream. We're going to have today other updates for our streams. Just so you know, I do crypto gaming live streams. I'll be live streaming on the official Avalanche account. They have over 1 million followers tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time if you're interested in crypto gaming live streams. And we're also going to have expert traders, so people that are, already 7-figure portfolios up. Over the next 24 hours, we're going to be live 12 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. So very much looking forward to that. Now, the market is looking good. It is a very spicy market today. AVAX is up 9% today. Hbar is up about 5% today. These are some of our highest conviction plays in the crypto markets. Of course, Hbar, still number 16, still bleeding in regards to relative to the rest of the market. But what I find to happen with Hbar a lot of the time is these cryptocurrencies have huge surges alongside XRP, and XRP has been doing nothing. So XRP kind of just ranging here, doing a little bit of nothing, means that Hbar is probably going to do a whole lot of nothing as well. The reason AVAX broke out so hard, what I think is happening at least, is Solana is breaking out. We have an 8% pump on Solana, so that's leading Avalanche, which is the beta at the moment at least, to go ahead and also have some pretty solid gains for the day. So that's kind of what's happening right now. That's what's leading the market for the most part. In other words, this is interesting. Trump announced that any country that purchases oil or gas from Venezuela will have a 25% tariff placed on them. And this is the official Trump thing. He's saying a bunch of random stuff. Liberation Day in America is April 2nd, 2025. Very interesting stuff. And the market did not care because we got even better news. It's some pretty awesome news. President Trump is no longer expected to impose sector-specific tariffs on April 2nd. The S&P 500 is up 75 points on the news. If you look at SPY right now, actually, it's still up a good amount. I mean, it's up 1.6% over the past 5 days, over the past month. Not great, but still up on the past 6 months. So I guess we got that going for us, and that's not too bad. The sector-specific tariffs are the big ones that were going to be very catastrophic. The reason being is, let's say, for example, you have a car company. You have a car company, and it operates in the U.S., right? You have a car company in the U.S., and they are making cars all over the world, right? So they're shipping cars everywhere. And to build these cars, of course, they want to get the cheapest labor. They want to source the labor from other places. And so they're sending their parts over to like Mexico, and then, they're sending the parts over to Canada to get hydraulic fluid or whatever it is that they need for the car. And they're sending it somewhere else for the next part. And then pretty much all of this is getting tariffed, which doesn't make any sense. It doesn't work. And even then it comes back to the US, and that's fine. If they just do it in the US, then the parts are too expensive to manufacture and it will not be competitive relative to the rest of the car market. So they're kind of forced to do this limbo thing to get cheaper labor to source whatever materials they need and come back. So this has been the big reason why these US companies have been struggling with these tariffs. But if there are no sector-specific tariffs, then that's fine. I mean, it really doesn't matter what's happening here. As long as car companies can do what they need to do, then we're fine. So people were very scared that they were going to impose tariffs on the companies that could not handle it. And so thankfully for us, we're not having to worry about that issue. So what do we take from this? It's still going to happen. They're going to be doing tariffs. Now, they're not going to be doing industry-specific tariffs, which are the big ones that were making everybody fearful, which is nice for the stock market. We're getting a big bounce. And crypto is also bouncing. We're up over 88K right now, which is above the breakout level. We're officially on discovery. We're legging up to the next range. We'll see if it holds. It needs to hold, and we haven't had the daily close yet above 86.6, so we'll see if we get that. I think we will. I think we will get this breakout. I think the markets are turning around. I think people are getting bullish again. Could it be a bull trap? Yeah, it could be a bull trap like the last one. Went to like 87.5. This breakout looks a lot stronger, though, so we'll see what happens, but the macro markets are showing that more than likely we'll be all right. Quick question, do you buy gold and silver? So I own gold. I don't own a lot of gold. I own a couple $1,000s worth of gold, but no, I don't own a lot of gold. When the crypto bull run ends, I'm probably going to buy a lot more gold, and I'm going to buy, stocks and all that stuff. But as it stands, I find it a lot more EV positive to be allocated in the markets rather than try to guess, because for the most part, I've made a lot of money through the markets. In fact, yesterday, I publicly tweeted, I mean, this is public tweets. You can search this if you feel like it. I'm 30K deep into a coin about Donald looking like he has Down syndrome. I know, it's crazy, right? But only on a Sunday. Only on a Sunday. And I was up like, I think at peak, I was up to 52K or something from a 20K investment. Not a crazy amount of X's, but still, pretty good game for the day. Pretty good little swing trade. And right now it's dead. This coin is dead. So good thing I take profit. I took profit. I think I only ended up making like 13K, took some of the gains back. But yeah, man, like I find a lot more EV positive to trade what I understand rather than what I do not understand and I want to accumulate. So if I understand the crypto markets better than most people, I'm going to keep most of my money in the crypto markets. That's just how it's going to work. I have stables. I'm going to be fine. Your aim is to take profit from crypto to metals. My aim is to take profit from crypto to real estate. I want to buy property. I know a lot of people that do real estate. So I want to buy property and I want to manage property. So I think that's what I'm going to do when I cash out on a lot of the crypto. I'm also planning on more than likely starting up a venture capital fund. So a VC fund and properties. That's kind of where I'm headed. That's what I'm planning on doing. I'm not really planning on doing what those cringe influencers do where they launch crypto projects and then they scam their audience and then they cash out of crypto and they pretend to be good traders, but they don't actually share any of their plays because they are happy just making their audience lose money. I'd rather just not launch any project, keep my Discord free, keep everything transparent, make most of my money not through content, and just have this as a passion. I mean, really, I am sharing with you right now everything that I have already done research on. I mean, this doesn't really take a lot of my time other than the maybe 40 minutes to regurgitate everything that I've already done research on. It's not a problem for me. And that's why I do these live streams. I'm happy to provide value to people and teach them in a world which, in my opinion, on YouTube, people don't get proper education. They don't get proper education on crypto. People just think that it's always moon boy talk, always moon boy talk. And if you're not a moon boy, you're a fudder and you don't understand. That's not how the crypto industry works. Unfortunately, the same people telling you that are the same people selling on you. I mean, that's just how it works. So the faster you learn that, the better. Other things that I found very interesting. So I want to go ahead and share. I just made a video on AVAX. If you haven't already, I know a lot of you are probably not interested in AVAX, but I kind of go ecosystem to ecosystem, whatever's really hot. At the moment, I like to trade. I'm very much a trader that goes by whatever the meta is. And so we had a big bounce on Wink. So Wink went up 80%, Blood went up 42%, Ket went up about 15%. These are the major memes on AVAX. The AVAX ecosystem is getting a lot of bids. So Bellum, for example, it was pretty dead in the water. It was, like $4.80, and then it bounced all the way to $6.50. It seems like the AVAX ecosystem is getting liquidity injected. And it also seems like Tron is getting ready for a meme run. But I don't know if I'm bullish on any of the current memes. Only because if you look at Justin Sun's page, he says, looking forward to something big this week. And Justin Sun, of course, he's the guy, he made Tron DAO. Tron, it's one of the biggest cryptos in Asia. If you don't understand it, most of the viewers on this channel are American, which, fair enough. I'm American as well. I don't understand the Asian culture as well either. Tron is the single biggest crypto in Asia. And when I went to Singapore last year, pretty much everybody wanted me to use Tron. They all wanted me to use Tron. They all wanted me to use Tron stables. That's how they did a lot of their transactions in Asia. So Tron has a lot of presence there. And Justin Sun is trying to tap into what I think is the meme market because he put Tron meme 2.0. I made good money off of the initial little Tron meme run. But yeah, we'll have to see what kind of happens in the future and how this kind of evolves. Metals are overrated. They're difficult to sell. I mean, if you have physical metal, yeah. But if you don't have physical metal, then I think you'll be all right. As long as you don't have the actual metal, then yeah, like you'll be fine. And I mean, you can liquidate, but you're probably not gonna get spot gold. You're gonna get a discount on that. So things you have to factor in, which is why I prefer not to have gold. Right? I have a couple thousand in gold, but I don't have anything serious enough to be like, oh no, if the gold markets are tough to liquidate, I'm going to be screwed. I'd rather not. Crypto is so much more liquid. You're right. Crypto is liquid. There's a reason crypto is going up. It's the most liquid market on the planet. It's up on the weekend, every single hour of the day. It's always up. You can trade whenever you want. That's what makes crypto so bullish. That's what makes crypto so competitive. Do I think HBAR will test 17 cents before another move up? My honest thoughts are I would lean to no. I would lean to no, only because I'm expecting the market to break out here. I think we just broke out above 86.6, which is the level I've been watching. I want us to reclaim 90K for obvious reasons. That to me would make a lot of sense. 90K breakout would make sense. By the way, welcome 25 people on the stream. Make sure you smash the like button, get the word out. But I would say that right now, as it stands, I'm leaning toward a bullish trajectory. I made a video yesterday. It was an XRP video. I was like, oh, I lean long, blah, blah, blah on XRP. And you would have done decent if you went long on XRP. I don't lean short. I don't lean short when the market doesn't lean short. If the market is showing that it leans short, it's a lot easier to trade with the trend than it is to trade against the trend. But of course, anything can happen. I mean, it could go to 17 cents. It could go to 15 cents. Anything can happen. Did a lot of people think Hbar was going to go all the way back down to 19? I mean, I kind of did, but most people thought it was going to keep going to the moon. Most people think things are just going to keep going up and up and up, and they don't like taking profits. So if there's anything we learn from this dump, new crypto traders, is that we should be taking profits when you're up a good amount, because at the end of the day, you could buy double the amount of Hbar, double the amount of Hbar, or you could go ahead and be a happy camper. You be a happy camper. You don't need to buy back into the markets. You can go buy some food, pay your rent, do other stuff with your life and your money. You don't have to be obsessed with the crypto markets 24/7. More people need to learn that. Wish I had. Hey, everybody learns, Eugene. Everyone learns. Everyone learns at some point or another that it's better to just get in and out, in and out. I do the same thing with AVAX memes. I mean, if you track my AVAX meme wallet, I'm up, like 40K, and a lot of the plays, I'm just in and out. I don't care about the sentiment of a meme coin. I hate people that come to the comments and they start talking about the fact that, oh, but you don't understand the long-term vision. For example, like Hbar. I'm very bullish on Hbar. I think it's very clear on this channel. I talk about Hbar all the time. I have Hbar on the title. But I'm not going to be one to say, you should never sell your Hbar because it's going to keep going up. You should keep accumulating it forever. No, do not keep accumulating Hbar forever. Take profit on your damn Hbar. When you feel good enough, when you feel happy with what you got, get out. Because this is a PvP market. Player versus player. People are dumping on you. Someone is going to dump on you. That is how the crypto markets work. You don't want to be left holding. And that's the truth these people don't want to hear. And why we don't have 1,000 viewers just here while I have this trading view up and me just talking bullish. Because I'm honest. I tell it how it is. You always want to take profit. If you're taking screenshots of your profit, take profit. I mean, first off. And for example, I did it yesterday with the Trump coin. And second thing I will say is that if, we're retesting all-time highs, take your initials out. Why do I need to risk so much money for no reason? I turned, $1,000 into 30,000 in the Hbar ecosystem. What do you think I did? You think I'm going to hold all of my coins after 30xing on my position? No, of course not. I took profit on a good amount of it. And if Hbar goes low enough, I have a high conviction enough bet, I'll just buy some back in. I have no problem with that. Or if it goes back up and it goes back to all-time highs, guess what? It doesn't matter if I took profit on some of it. My position is just going to keep going up, and I'm going to have no risk. It's the best thing to do. No risk at all. That's the goal. 100K Hbar going into USDC Hbar liquidity. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Bonzo, right? Yeah, Bonzo Finance. I've been told a lot about that lately. A lot about that. I don't farm stables, though. I get the whole 35% APR. I get the whole, foundation gave them a grant. I just don't. I just think there's more profit not doing that. I just don't have enough stables in Hbar to make that make sense. Your biggest bag is Hbar. You also stacked up on VeChain, which you think will get back to all-time highs. That's fair. Yeah, you could hold your bags until you feel like you have enough profit to be happy and then cash out. VeChain, I don't know how to feel about. I don't know. I feel like VeChain had its glory day, and then VeChain's VeChain. I mean, what are you bullish on about VeChain? What makes you so bullish on VeChain? I don't understand. I don't actually know what's so bullish about them. I mean, I did a lot of research back in 2021. I get the whole supply chain thing. I get VeThor. I get all that. But I don't see what in the current meta makes me bullish about VeChain. So I don't know. I wouldn't be able to give you an opinion on it. I'd probably lean bearish on something like VeChain. I just think there's more. I guess it's called impermanent loss. It's kind of like liquidity farming, where you're probably better off holding something else that's already winning rather than something that you think will magically hit all-time highs, right? If something's already kind of shown you this cycle that it's not doing very well and it doesn't really bounce as hard as other plays, then it probably means that people are not as interested. And people aren't as interested. It's not going to get the hype. Whatever the team did, they did. It'll do decent, and I'm sure it'll get a couple X's. But I'd rather people not complicate things in this market. Not complicate things at all. The more people complicate things, the more they're going to lose money. Because this crypto market has too many tokens. We have 13 million tokens. 13 million tokens in crypto. 13 million. And that's just on CoinMarketCap. So there's too many coins out there. There's way too much out there. If people have like 50 different crypto coins in their portfolio, they're going to lose money. A lot of the time, they're better off with like 1 to 3 coins max. You might want to pick a couple of niches and just pretty much be happy with it. I mean, right now, for example, gaming, the ones that are going to run are the ones that have funding. Simple. ISO compliance, UFC. Yeah, I know about UFC. I know about the chips. I know about the chips in UFC. And I know a couple buddies in the crypto space that I worked with in the past that are working with VeChain. So I understand that part. And, ISO compliance, like, they're kind of late. They're a little late. They're a little late on that. They're already betas for ISO 2022 compliance. That's what they call it these days. Yeah, that already exists. You have a good amount of Litecoin. Yeah, Litecoin for me was an interesting play this cycle, only because it usually pumps when Bitcoin pumps. So Bitcoin kind of pumped here, went absolutely parabolic. They had the Walmart news, which also had pretty solid price action. But this cycle, Bitcoin pumped and they did not pump because, Litecoin, it's a Bitcoin fork. People are bullish on that. But it didn't do anything. So weird. So weird. Yeah, I don't understand what happened to Litecoin this cycle. But I don't own any Litecoin. I feel like it kind of faded out on hype. A lot of these older coins just faded out completely. For example, like Toncoin, I'm bullish on Toncoin as the coin. I don't know how bullish I am on the DeFi ecosystem. I don't think I'm very bullish on the DeFi ecosystem. And something like, like Polkadot. I mean, who talks about Polkadot anymore? Polkadot, look at the price. Oh my God. The all-time low is $2.69 and it's at $4. That's crazy. It's almost at all-time lows. Polkadot used to be at, what is this, $53? Jesus. Yeah, that's a crazy dump. Ugh. Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, meme coins also had a big bounce, which I found interesting. I've been pretty EV plus on these meme coins as well. But yeah, I mean that was kind of it. I'm just gonna do a short live stream today. Just wanted to get the word out there, tell the people what was going on in the crypto markets. I'll probably be making more. Is he doing car tariffs? Are you serious? That's not good. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick update on the crypto markets. Tomorrow, we're going to have that panel with the expert traders, so that'll be fun. I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you, Eugene. Stay classy, and I'll see y'all later. Beep, 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 peace.